Hello everyone, Michael Bretti here from Bretti Musical Instruments. I've got a really exciting showcase announcement that involves a mega batch unveiling. So, in literally 1 week, next Friday, I'm going to be showcasing a huge range of instruments from ocarinas to shuns to other stuff at the 82nd New England Folk Festival. So this folk festival is held every year. This is the 82nd one, so it's a pretty old one. It's well known. It's been going on for a long time. I've actually attended this over a decade ago, many years ago. In middle school and high school, I went for a couple of years. At that time, I had started really getting into wind instruments, folk music, really getting involved a lot with the Native American flute and the Japanese shakuhachi. I remember at that festival, one of those years, way back, I actually bought this really beautiful pair of desert ironwood bones, which are kind of a curved set of percussive folk instruments. Now, years later, as kind of an official folk instrument maker myself, I decided to kind of look into the showcase and thought, after the amazing reception and experience of the Boston Early Music Festival last year, I wanted to kind of explore more opportunities to interact with people with these instruments. So I found out about this festival after so many years, and I decided to enter. My stuff got accepted, and I've been prepping pretty hard over the past couple of months to get ready for this festival. So as some background, this festival is going to be held from April 24th to April 26th. So that's next Friday through Sunday at the Best Western Royal Plaza Hotel and Trade Center in Marlborough, Massachusetts. Kind of works out nicely because that's kind of my around my hometown. So I'll be visiting my parents during that weekend, and that helps with the commute because it's pretty close. So that works out nicely for the showcase. For this showcase, I have that's special. I mentioned a mega ocarina batch unveiling, and like the Boston Early Music Festival, where I unveiled a whole bunch of different ocarinas, new ocarina builds. I did the same exact thing for this festival. So for the New England Folk Festival, I ended up working out 18 brand new pendants. So this consists of 5 individual batches of pendants, which is literally almost a half a year's work crammed into one showcase. So I've been really busy these past couple of months. It's been really tough pushing forward on these instruments, but I got through them, got everything worked out. There's still a lot of prep work. I have to do a whole bunch of other things to get ready for the showcase, but everything is coming together for that. So what's really exciting about this ocarina unveiling is the pendants are a brand new offering for this year. My first batch was a month or two ago, consisting of 6 ocarinas. I have dozens and dozens more in production, and this is kind of the second production run of pendant ocarinas. This run consists of a ton of beautiful woods. There's figured woods, there's burls. It's just an amazing variety of unique wood combinations. And not only that, I have brand new sizes and brand new keys. So I've expanded the range of pendants. So there's a lot more keys, several sizes now, and just a lot of fun instruments to explore. So, as part of this mega batch unveiling, what I'm going to be doing is for the next week, so every day from now until the showcase, leading up to the showcase, I'm going to be doing an in-depth overview of every single batch of instruments that I have. So breaking it down one batch at a time so you get an kind of up-close, in-person look at each of the instruments, get to hear them. And all the information will, of course, be updated and available on the website prior to the festival next Friday. Now, these instruments, I made them specifically to showcase for the festival. They will be available for anyone to purchase. So if you can't make it to the showcase in person, I'm going to be unveiling these on social media too, so Instagram and Facebook, as well as some of the other ocarina groups. And what you can do is if you're interested in any of the ocarinas, it could be one, it could be several, you can send me a personal message through any of the social media channels or a direct email telling me which ocarina you are interested in and you would like reserved. So what I will do is, because I push so hard to have a large display for this festival showcase, I want to have enough stock to be able to present to people there. So for people who are not attending, what I will do is I will put you on the reserve list for that instrument. So the same exact thing as last year's Boston Early Music Festival exhibition. If the instrument doesn't sell, then the first person who reached out about that instrument gets immediate priority. If they back out, then the next person, if there's another person, will get priority, and so on and so forth. If that instrument does happen to sell, I do want to give a little bit of priority to in-person showcase attendees, just because, again, this was primarily to have the stock available for the showcase and to be able to interact with people in person with the instruments. But don't worry, there's going to be a lot more instruments. And if there are any available, of course, you're welcome to just reach out at any time after the showcase. So they will all be listed with all the specs and everything on the website in the shop before the showcase. However, there will be a little note saying that they will be available for all general purpose, including online, after the exhibition. So as soon as the exhibition on Sunday, the following Monday, people on the reserve list will be notified immediately, and we can begin the process for getting the transactions completed and shipping those out as needed. So again, there's a lot of instruments here. In addition to these ocarinas, so these 18 ocarinas, I'm going to have all my other inlines available on display. If you've been following these videos, you'll have seen a lot of the inlines. I have about close to 20 inlines, so I'm going to have about 18 pendants, brand new, never before seen pendants. I'm going to have all of my inline stock, so that's about another 20 ocarinas. I'm going to have a few shun. I have a few shun listed on the website, and those are going to be available at the showcase as well. I also have special for the showcase. I'm not unveiling it yet, but I'm going to leave it for the final day of the unveiling. I have a brand new non-ocarina instrument unveiling that I will be doing for the showcase. That's going to be part of my regular instrument offering moving forward. So this is actually part of my historical replica work. I've actually, on the side of all these ocarina developments, I've been developing over a half dozen very unique and very rare historical replicas out of wood, out of various cultural instruments from around the world, from quite a huge time span of human history. So some very exciting stuff. So that's going to be a brand new instrument again that's going to be unveiled for the showcase. I've got a lot of those in planning. So overall, for this festival, I'm going to have 60 instruments, almost 60 instruments for sale. I'm going to be bringing some of my other instruments. So my personal tsugaru shamisen, I'm going to have on display, which is going to be a really cool one to show people as well. So there's going to be a lot of instruments to display at this festival. So again, over the next few days, I'm going to be going over all these instruments and then the brand new instrument offering at the end. I'm going to be diving into the sound of everything, the look of everything, talk about all the woods, and hopefully it's going to be make for a really good showcase. And again, if you can't attend the showcase, which I'm assuming that most people who follow my work are not in the local area, don't worry. Reach out to me as soon as you see an ocarina that you like after each batch unveiling. let me know immediately. I will put you on the reserve list. It's first come, first serve, and if the ocarinas again or any of the instruments don't sell during the showcase, they will be available to you immediately. So I highly recommend if you like these instruments and you want to follow along, especially with this mega batch unveiling. Be sure to check out the Facebook, YouTube, or the Facebook, the YouTube channel here, the Instagram, and the website for updates. There's going to be a lot of updates. There's a huge amount of recording. I have half a dozen videos to prep and upload. I have tons of pictures, dozens and dozens of pictures to take to prep. So there's still a lot of stuff moving, but it's going to be very exciting. Probably my largest instrument showcase yet. So with that, I want to thank you for watching, and again, check out what's to come because there's quite a lot of instruments to cover. So I'll see you next time.